This is your lucky week. 2 highlights for the price of 1. Don't touch that dial. You're watching the Burt Williams Show.
Welcome to the Burt Williams Show, Inside GMC Football. Sponsored by Oconee Regional Medical Center, Park, Milledgeville Coca-Cola, GMC Junior College Booster Club, and Adidas, the official outfitter of GMC Football.
Coach, our show is packed full this week. We're going to start out by talking about last week's game where you took a trip to Columbus over to Fort Benning and played the Doughboys.
It was an exhibition game, actually. Didn't count in our schedule, but it was a day where it was Family Appreciation Day at Fort Benning, and they were also honoring Korean War vets. And they invited us to come over there and play an exhibition game and be a part of it. We were open on the week, and they got to go over there and get a little bit of an idea what base life was like. And you can see they got a lot of things set up. And we had our satellite campus over in Columbus, had a lot of students there, came over and watched us play. And it was a chance for us to get a lot of guys out that hadn't been playing as many snaps, and some of the younger guys, some guys that had been banged up and hurt maybe. You can see R.J. Robinson right there is kind of gone from shoulder injury to ankle injury and has been limited due to injury this year, and he had a chance to come out and kind of get the rust knocked off of him. But for some of those young guys to get a chance to come out and just show what they could do against some of these Army guys. And
the Army team actually had several former athletes that played Division I football.
Yeah, they had 10 to a dozen guys that had played Division I or 1AA football, and so they had some very good players on the team. Their quarterback, for instance, holds most of the passing records for the University of Indiana, in the Big Ten, Blake Powers. So I mean, there were guys that had certainly played at a high level of football before, and you could tell, those guys were out there. Then there was a bunch of guys that, hadn't played since high school, but that were in great shape. Obviously, as an active Army, serviceman, they're going to be in good shape. And what they have been working on is kind of resurrecting some of the base athletics that years ago used to play a full schedule. And this is the second year. They played one game last year, and it was a great success. So they expanded it to 4 games this year, and I think they're going to try to go to an 8-game schedule in 2012. So great opportunity for us to come out and meet a bunch of active servicemen. Our kids really enjoyed competing against these guys and meeting with them after the game, and just enjoying the opportunity to go out and experience this for the first time for many of them.
And it's, to step on the field and play against quality individuals, like they are serving the country, it has to be inspiration for our guys.
Well, it is, and our guys, coming to to GMC, they experience the military, or they get the military experience for the first time. Very few of the guys that we play with have any type of ROTC background in high school. So, this was an opportunity to kind of show them a little bit different piece of the picture of military life, and spend some time with some of the guys that are active servicemen and compete against them on the field. And I think that was a great opportunity. They had a nice trophy of appreciation right there for us, and the commanding general, General Brown, came out and talked to us, and it was really neat. Just a great experience for us all the way.
And to pick up a win, 45-0, and get some young guys some quality reps. We're jumping right into this week's game, kind of a wild card game. We're playing an Atlanta Sports Athletic Club team.
Academy
team. Got a lot of skill positions, but a lot of players that we really don't know anything about.
Well, they do. They're a post-grad program. They don't have the history and tradition that your Hargraves and Fork Unions have, and Milford Prep that people are a little more familiar with, but it's the same setup. It's post-grad football, and there was a lot of talent on that team from all over the country, and they did some things we weren't expecting. Hard to get good film on these type guys, so you got to be ready to adjust on the run, but our guys did a good job with it.
Your first half highlights are coming up next. You're watching the Burt Williams Show.
I heard someone ask the other day, How did that law ever pass? But they never even contacted their legislator. My teacher says legislators are concerned about what people think and want to hear everyone's opinion, even mine, and I can't even vote yet. People ask, where's my voice? To me, it's easy. You can call, write, or email your elected officials anytime and let them know how you feel about an issue. Am I missing something?
Learn how you can make your voice heard by logging on to representativedemocracy.org.
Is that thing getting closer? Look how high that thing's going. Look out there, look at the debris.
Give me the camera.
No, just drive, I've got it.
Zoom in, zoom in.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, the size of that thing.
It's everywhere.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, I've got it. What was that?
It's the National Guard.
How'd they get here so fast?
I don't know.
Pull over, pull over.
Do you have what it takes to head into the heart of the storm? Check out NationalGuard.com.
Coach, it was just a beautiful Saturday afternoon, a big weekend in Milledgeville. You had alumni weekend, Deep Roots Festival, and a ball game. Hard to beat all that in one Saturday.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of excitement. Rusty kid working it out there on the sideline. Just everybody having a good time. It was a lot of fun this day and had a good start right there. This Javante Edwards, one of our local players, stand out, did a nice job on the short kickoff. And offensively, we come out in a little bit of a bulldog package. We've got a couple of guys that we've been working this, and Mario Alford gets in there and has a nice run.
We come back, and we're going to hand him the ball this time out of the backfield, and he's going to make a nice run here, getting in the end zone.
Mario, you know, we put him outside a lot, but he really does a pretty good job running between the tackles as well, and is getting better at it. So good to see him make those cuts and get north and get in there and put some points on the board and get us out to an early 7-0 lead.
We get a high, deep kick right here, but give up a little too much on this return, giving them good starting field position.
Yeah, we collapsed too much from the left as we were covering down, and it opened up an alley and gave them too much, as you said. And, you know, they come out and do some really good things on offense. They gave us a few different looks, and we had not seen this quarterback on film. He's an outstanding player, did some nice things, throws a good ball, and was hard to get good pressure on, very fleet of foot, and he gave us some troubles early on.
They come out here trying to run the ball, and a nice stop right here by Big 97 Fields.
Yeah, Jalen, you know, he's been hampered a little bit here of late, but finally got back to feeling good and played good for us. Great effort, great job running to the ball and all for him on the day, but we come up a little bit short there. They ran away from him, unfortunately, that time, and they snuck it into the end zone there on the quarterback scramble.
And we come up with a big block right here at this point in the game. Dixon off the edge, and really did a great job on our kick block unit on the day.
Yeah, well, you know, we gave up, and we'll see the other touchdown we gave up here in a minute, but you know, we did both extra points. We got in there and got the block on, and I was real proud of the way our special teams responded after giving up a score. And we come out, you know, have a decent return right there, come out on offense, and we do a pretty nice job blocking on the edge again, getting Mario the ball, and he makes a nice play.
Then we got a third down coming up here, and we're going to try Edwards back up the middle and come up a little short and have to punt.
Well, we actually, right here, skipped ahead to first down here on that one. Now we have to punt. Came up short right there on the third down. We had a breakdown on our blocking scheme. We didn't have that one on the highlight reel, but have to punt away and give them the ball. And defense, you know, has got to come out and make some things happen. And you know, we get kind of an iffy call there on what should have been a interception. You know, our cornerback, he's a receiver at that point. It's a jump ball. He's got inside position, and you know, that call kind of went against us and probably shouldn't have. But in any case, they have a chance to come back out here and do some things. And we're a little soft in coverage right there. You know, we got to get our corner rolled down on that. We had second and 20 something and gave them almost all of it back, and then they got a first down on the next play. And now we did finally force them to come out and punt, but we're going to get the ball down fairly deep. And we got lucky right here. If he'd have just tipped it back rather than carry it in, we'd have really been in a pickle. But we come out here on first down, have a play action called, and backside protection gives away, sack, fumble, and we give up a touchdown and lose the lead.
And they're going to come back out here, line up for the PAT, and we're going to get it off the edge again, get another block.
Yeah, again, nice job by our guys. You know, we work hard at that. They did a great job executing it, hitting the gaps, end up making a play. And, it's a good little momentum switch, when you give up the lead, but you come out and you block that kick, and, it just kind of helps get everybody back on track, ready to go out and do some good things. But, we're leaving the first quarter and we're down 12-7, and not really happy about the way we had executed at times on offense. And a really nice job, good patience right there on the route by Terome Grant, and also on the throw by Dylan Shaddix. Dylan stepped in and did a really nice job as a starter for us in this game, and did a great job running the offense. Mario Alford again, you see him on the edge right there. Then we're going to go back bulldog look right here, and he's going to punch it in for a score.
And boy, you can see the speed of Alford. He just looks like he's got a different gear than everybody on the field.
Yeah, he really does. He is probably our fastest guy, and just has a knack for making some big plays. But it was good to drive back down, get the lead back, and get ahead of these guys 14-12. And we went for a short kick down the middle, and had great coverage this time, and at least kept them down around the 30 to start off the drive.
They come back here and complete a nice ball for a first down right here on the sidelines.
Yeah, again, their quarterback was a guy that we had not seen, and he really gave us some fits in the passing game. They did a lot more in the passing game than what we'd seen on film, and you can kind of understand why when you watch that guy play. But we had to step up defensively, and I thought we did a good job after we let them have those early 12 points. We kept them off the board the rest of the way, and we got pinned down deep here, but a nice run by Jarrett Neely. Great job blocking up front by our lineman. Jarrett does a nice job of exploding through. And
right here, just one of the most beautiful plays you're going to see. Just Rozier laying out here catching this ball.
Yeah, I tell you what, he really did a nice job laying out. And Bill Lakin, our photographer from Skyhawk, he caught that still shot just perfect. Just really neat to see, and a nice throw by Dylan as well. And right there, you really want Terome to hold on to that ball. He took a big hit, but we missed that one. But we come back out, run the reverse back to Willie Carmichael right here, and he pops it in for another score.
And Carmichael just had a huge game, scored on that reverse, and also caught 2 touchdown passes, but average 57 yards of reception.
Yeah, that's pretty good. He touched the ball 3 times and had 3 touchdowns. So you don't get much better than that.
We come back out and kick to them, and they're going to start on the ball. We got a 3rd down play here. Quarterback scrambling, trying to buy some time, and just ends up trying to throw it away up the sidelines.
Yeah, again, he was a hard guy to get pressure on. We did get a few hits on him after the throw, but he was a very difficult guy to contain, and he's going to be a really good player as he continues his career. But we force a kick from down deep, and we get great field position right here. Come back out, try to hit him quick, and we throw a vertical ball to Willie Carmichael again, and he scores the second one real quick for us.
And Shaddix, I mean, to not have as much playing time this year as he did last, his deep balls are just tremendous.
Yeah, he really, came in, he got passed by Nico early on in the year, and then, Riggin came on, has been doing a good job for us at quarterback, and then when he got hurt, kind of Nico and Dylan got back into the competitive mix, and Dylan has really responded and done a good job out there for us, and, he got the start this game based on his week of practice, and he did a really good job executing our offense for us this week.
And we stumbled right there coming out of the gate, but now we've gotten our legs up on us as the game progresses, and you just got to kind of hold that momentum over to the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked to the guys about, coming back out the second half. We've gone in up, a couple of times this year and not really come out and played the way we want to play, on defense or offense. And it really challenged the guys, hey, let's come out, let's do better in the second half we did the first, show what we're capable of. And they did a pretty good job responding.
Your second half highlights are next. You're watching the Burt Williams Show.
I heard someone ask the other day, how did that law ever pass? But they never even contacted their legislator. My teacher says legislators are concerned about what people think and want to hear everyone's opinion, even mine, and I can't even vote yet. People ask, where's my voice? To me, it's easy. You can call, write, or email your elected officials anytime and let them know how you feel about an issue. Am I missing something?
Learn how you can make your voice heard by logging on to representativedemocracy.org.
Is that thing getting closer? Look how high that thing's going. Look out there, look at the debris.
Give me the camera.
No, just drive, I've got it.
Zoom in, zoom in.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, the size of that thing.
It's everywhere.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, I've got it. What was that?
It's the National Guard.
How'd they get here so fast?
I don't know.
Pull over, pull over.
Do you have what it takes to head into the heart of the storm? Check out NationalGuard.com.
A nice shot there, the GMC High School Band performing at half. Coach, we know that ASA won the toss and deferred, so we're going to come out here starting off on defense, get a nice deep corner kick and a better job of covering this time.
Yeah, you know, this worked just like we had planned it right there. We did a nice job, kind of got the returner in the pinchers right there, so to speak, and really happy with the way we did that. Old Josh Hall did most of the kicking for us on the day, and Chris Kennedy had been, but Josh had earned that honor this week and really did a nice job in his first full game of the year. And defense comes out and stops them 3 and out. They get off a good punt, but we're out here on offense, and what a nice job running the ball right here, Jarrett Neely. And he hadn't got free to break one this long all season. I think he ran out of gas a little bit. All the kids were giving him a little grief for running out and getting caught right there on the inch line. And we give it to Javante Edwards. He's our short yardage back, and he does a great job punching it in, good blocking up front. And, you know, really the half starts just the way you want it to. Defense comes out and gets 3 and out, and offense takes it down and scores.
We get another deep kick here, and they're going to bring this ball all the way across the field and get a return out to the 30.
Yeah, you know, we busted a lane down on that left side, closed it too far in, and that's what allowed that return to go as far as it did. And miss a couple of blocks there in the back, or excuse me, a couple of tackles in the backfield. Give them a little more than we wanted to, but defense bows it back and stops them, and again forces a punt, and it bounces into their guy, so it's down right there around the 35, and we have a chance to come back out again on offense and make something happen.
And we come back here with just a nice route, a little skinny post, and Shattuck sticking it right on Outlaw.
Yeah, nice job, Lonnie, going up and getting that. You know, he's 6'7", so you got to feel like he can go up and get some of those high balls, and does a good job protecting the ball on the way down and giving us the catch. And he got held pretty good right there, and they got the call in. Would have liked to see him find a way to make that catch anyway and go ahead and get that touchdown, but come back in and feeding Jarrett up the middle. You know, a little ISO from the shotgun. Nice job up front. Jarrett doing a good job running the ball, and then Dylan comes back out and throws a jump ball to Lonnie. Again, with a tall guy like that, you got to be able to do that when you get down close to the goal line.
And one thing Dylan seemed to do all day was even on his deep balls, he kept them in bounds to give the receiver a chance to make a play.
Absolutely, and you know, really that's something, you know, we worked with some of the vertical passing game this week because we felt like it was going to be there. It was there on the outside a little more than we thought it would be. But, you know, he did a good job giving our receivers a chance to make plays, and you can see the results of that work. But defensively, we come out here doing a nice job. We don't get the turnover right there, but they're really applying pressure to the ASA offense right there. And we come up here and give up a little bit too much on the down right there, but we hold them short from getting the first down. Come back out and run a double post right there. Willie Carmichael, again, here's the 3rd time touching it, and he's going to put it in the end zone one more time.
And just a beautiful throw and catch there. We're going to line up for the PAT, kick it, and it's good. Come back out, and we're going for more of that sky kick type thing now, and that has to be just to help with the coverage.
Well, it was just to give them something a little bit different. That last time we had, for the 2nd time in the game, we had missed that alley on the left side of our coverage, and we were trying something a little bit different and pushed it out of bounds a little bit on the kick. And, you know, right here we give up a pass play, Antonio Marshall right there, a little bit out of position, and give up a lot of yardage, but come back up and apply great pressure right here on their quarterback and, you know, force a throw into the ground, get a good hit on him, and we take the ball over on downs. And now we get R.J. Robinson into the game, and R.J.'s been hampered this year, you know, with some shoulder and ankle problems, and, you know, he was one of our most highly recruited guys coming into the year. I mean, there's just not that many 6'2", 220-pound tailbacks running around out there. And that play, you can kind of see why a lot of folk are looking at him. He's got a lot of ability, and he did a great job running the ball that time.
We're going to come back off and kick it here. They're going to bring it out about across the 30, and that's where they'll start from. We've really kind of taken control of this game and forcing our will on these guys now.
Yeah, you know, again, and it started with with coming out there and setting the tone, I think, in the second half. You know, doing a great job on defense, and then offense taking it down, putting points on the board. And now we're able to start bringing in, you know, some of the younger guys. The game's firmly in hand, and you know, some of those guys that had a chance to show up the week before at the Fort Benning game, and now have a chance to come in, you know, against another opponent, one that counts right here, and make some big plays. And you saw Antonio Marshall, great pick, and return for a touchdown. Defense getting some of the points as well in the game. And again, you can just see a great job of our young guys bringing pressure, rushing hard, doing a nice job in coverage. Thought we had a pick right there by Ronnie Martin, one of our young corners. He actually got his hand on the ball, but the receiver kept his eyes on it and brought it in. But great job right here rallying to the ball. Better job in coverage, not being as soft, and forcing a punt right here, not let them get down and get any more points.
And they're going to punt it and get it about to the 10-yard line, and that's where we're going to start here. Really don't move the ball much at all right here, just trying to get this game over and let the clock roll. Yeah,
we had a little bit of a problem through the middle right there. We had a young center, little bit, had a little more than he could handle right there. A couple of those really pressured it up the middle, and we got a surge against us that hurt our running game. But nice punt, nice job of Dylan getting that off, and great job in coverage. And defensively, we come back out there and just continue to apply pressure to them, and we finish out the game 63-12, and it's a good win for the Bulldogs.
And you held them offensively below 200 yards on the day, but our offensive production was outstanding. We had 520 yards of total offense.
Yeah, you know, we've been very prolific this year on the offensive side of the ball. And, you know, a lot of that has to do with the talent we have on the team. A lot of good skill guys, as we've seen throughout the year. You saw a number of guys making big plays for us. And the guy that started the year as a third-team quarterback come in and do a really good job. So we've been blessed with some depth. But the thing we've also seen that's hurt us is turnovers. And it's no secret when you don't turn the ball over, you got a chance to do some really good things. And we had the one in the first quarter. But the rest of the way, we did a great job protecting the ball, and we made a lot of plays.
We'll be right back to wrap things up. You're watching the Burt Williams Show.
On the waist, looks like. Shotgun snap. Go with an end around. Back to the nice block. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I heard someone ask the other day, how did that law ever pass? But they never even contacted their legislator. My teacher says legislators are concerned about what people think and want to hear everyone's opinion, even mine, and I can't even vote yet. People ask, where's my voice? To me, it's easy. You can call, write, or email your elected officials anytime and let them know how you feel about an issue. Am I missing something?
Learn how you can make your voice heard by logging on to representativedemocracy.org.
Is that thing getting closer? Look how high that thing's going. Look out there, look at the debris.
Give me the camera.
No, just drive, I've got it.
Zoom in, zoom in.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, the size of that thing.
It's everywhere.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, I've got it. What was that?
It's the National Guard.
How'd they get here so fast?
I don't know.
Pull over, pull over.
Do you have what it takes to head into the heart of the storm? Check out NationalGuard.com.
Shattuck from the gun. Back to pass. Looks left. Go route.
Coach, we get another home game this week, playing Thursday night here in Milledgeville. We're playing an NC Tech team that has gotten better over the years, and this year they're sitting at 8-0.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success, been very prolific this year on offense. They're outscoring their opponents. I think it's 320-something to like 36 points. 8-0. They've done a great job handling everybody they've had to face. It's going to be a good challenge, especially for our defense, to slow them down because they've done a lot of things. It's very impressive, so it's going to be a good game.
Are they primarily a spread team then, putting up that kind of numbers?
Well, you know, they've got a pretty big roster, and they have a couple of different packages, so they can get you with the power run, but they're equally effective spreading it out as well. So, you know, we really have to be prepared to to run the gambit against these guys on the defensive side. And offensively, you know, we got to be ready for pressure. They do a good job bringing pressure in a smart way. They play an 8-man front. They try to take away the run and make you beat them through the air. We've done some good things in the passing game this year, so I feel like maybe we can get some people out of the box and help our running game. But it's going to be a good challenge. It's a very good team coming in. They've had a lot of success. I'm sure they're coming in to try to make a statement. We're 2-0 against them. We've played them the last 2 years, and last year was a close game against them, 28-13, and they had some chances late to narrow that. So we know they're going to come in ready to play and ready to show folk what they can do. So we got a short week, always makes it a little bit tougher preparation-wise. And it's President's Inspection Week this week, so the guys will have a lot to do with the Cadet Corps and their obligations there. So there's a lot going on. We just got to stay focused and come out and play a good game on Thursday night.
Well, it should be exciting. Thursday nights, under the lights, Davenport Field. We hope to see you there. You've been watching The Burt Williams Show.